Hello YouTube, this is Omagent here bringing you some Black Ops 2 multiplayer. In this episode I'm going to be using the Saiga 12 shotgun on Hijacked, I believe is what this map's called, and I'm going to be discussing some more of my opinions on Black Ops 2 multiplayer, what I like, what I don't like, and what I'd like to see Treyarch add in future DLC. So, first off, let's go on to stuff I like. For Pick 10 system, the new creator class system, I love it. I love the creativity it gives you. It actually lets you like put value on stuff that you didn't think would be valuable before. Like when I first used it, I just took off all the grenades, special grenades, secondary weapon, just so I could concentrate on my primary weapon. But then you start to miss stuff. You miss, to place a claymore down. You miss a stun grenade to help you out in a battle. You miss a secondary grenade when you're out of ammo and you don't have time for reload. You start to like really put value on that stuff that you wouldn't normally put value on, and I think it's great, really. I know some people don't like it, but frankly I just think it's a very good system and I'd love to see it in future Call of Duties. Second thing I like is when you prestige, all the attachments and camos and stuff you've unlocked for your weapons persists when you re-unlock them in the next prestige level, when you get to, when you unlock them. I think this is great because one of the reasons I never really prestiged in any other Call of Duties was that the fact that you had to unlock everything again. You were, putting so much time into your weapons just to get some attachments for them. And especially like the high-end ones, like the Commando and in Black Ops 1, you barely had time to unlock the good attachments for them before you had to give them up again if you wanted a prestige, which you did for extra creative class slots and all that. But I think that's great. Really gets a thumbs up for me because it means you really want to put time into your weapons because you know when you're going to get them again, they're just going to be great from the start. Also, the attachments in themselves are really cleverly thought out. Like, for example, the M81 I've been using, and the standard M81 is an awful gun. I mean, it's taken me 4 bursts of it to kill people at some points, but I know that when you put enough time into it, you unlock select fire, and it becomes amazing. And it's not overpowered, because you have to put time in it. You don't just unlock it and there you go. You put time into the weapon, and you get rewarded by getting an awesome one. And so I like that as well, because they've really been clever in the attachments, because the attachments that improve the gun but are so much that it's sort of necessary for gun-to-gun combat, sort of like quick aim, fast mag, those kind of stuff. They do put that kind of stuff. That was a fail of 100 killer if I ever saw one. But yeah, so like it really it's cleverly thought out, because the basic stuff that you sort of you need to sort of get you in any way competitive, like those basic attachments is like the first few you unlock, but then the next few, such as the really powerful attachments, such as, I don't know, like extended mags, grenade launcher, millimeter sight, those are unlocked at the end. So you get the attachments to make the gun competitive very early on, which prevents you just throwing the gun away as a useless gun. But then you get rewarded by putting a lot of time into the gun by really good attachments that take it to the next level. And I like that a lot, I have to say. Also, I like the whole system Treyarch introduced of diamond camo, the fact that you have to use every single gun in the class and get them all gold to unlock diamond camo. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And it's just really cleverly thought out, I thought, because, in Call of Duty there's always... Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, I was very panicked there. But, yeah, so say, for example, submachine guns, you want to get diamond camo for the submachine guns. So, you just put some time into it and you have to use the bad guns, but that means you get diamond camo for the guns that you like to use as well. And I just think it's a really clever system, and I have to say, I like it a lot. Also, another thing I've noticed that I like, it's a small thing when you think about it, but it just makes so much sense. You ever wonder why they didn't have it, is the Black Hat and its ability to capture care packages that are, say, falling outside the map or from a distance. I just think that's a really clever idea, and bravo to whoever first thought of it. It's just the kind of thing that it just makes sense, and it's a really good system. Also, the ability to permanently unlock weapons, I like that a lot. Because, say for example, I really like the AN-94 assault rifle. I think it's good, and obviously it's good. But then you can spend your unlock tokens, I think. I don't know what they're called, but like when you prestige, you can spend those and permanently unlock it. So when you prestige, it's right back with you. I like that a lot because it really allows you to sort of play with the weapons that you enjoy to use. And again, it's taken away the disadvantages of prestiging, but also keeping the bonuses to keep people playing the game for longer. Now, those are things I've really come to like about Black Ops 2 multiplayer since I've been playing it. And I'm going to move on to the things that I still dislike. I might have mentioned these before, but I'm going to mention them again because they still really annoy me. First is Ghost. Ghost, I think, and suppressors is just not what Call of Duty is about. It's turned it into, you know, I mean, I remember the first week I was playing Call of Duty, it was great. Okay, everyone was running around gunning and stuff. But now there's a lot more people. Not everyone, because people are still unlocking it and all that. But there are some people who are just like sort of using Ghost. They're sitting. I know that you can't sit in corners because it doesn't work anymore, but it's just the whole stealth aspect of the game. And it works for some games, like for example, Assassin's Creed, I think, does the stealth part of it quite well, but I don't like Call of Duty, and I don't like that aspect of it, I have to say, frankly. So I think in the next Call of Duty, which I'm presuming there will be one, but what am I saying? Of course it's going to be one that makes a lot of money, but I think they should just get rid of Ghost. Suppressors, I think, are okay on their own, because yes, you don't appear on the map, but then you effectively lose damage in quite a few situations. So it's got the trade-off, which I like. But Ghost, I think, it needs to go the way of Juggernaut. I've been playing too much zombies. Juggernaut and Stopping Power and Sleight of Hand. I think it needs to go the way of those and just get rid of it. What else? Oh yes, next thing is the kill streaks. Black Ops 2, I don't like its kill streaks, I have to say, be frank. Stuff like the Hunter Killer, the RTXD was in Black Ops 1, but it's the same kind of thing. The Lightning Strike, the Lodestar, all these kind of kill streaks, they can kill you so fast without any warning, and very little you can do to stop them quite a few times. I know you can get the perks, but it's I guess the fact that, you know, for example, a Lodestar can get hammered spawn points. No perks are going to protect you from that if someone knows where you're going to be spawning. You know, Black Ops 2 has way too many sort of instantly just kill you kill streaks. I think they need to get rid of that. Yes, so what else? Oh yeah, one more thing, the host migration system. And you know, I'm a big fan of host migration, and I was really loving the fact that they added it to zombies because it really needed it. But it doesn't seem to work in Black Ops 3 multiplayer. I don't know if this happened to anyone else, but basically what it does is if someone leaves, it like host migrates, but it doesn't seem to prioritize people with good connection or people who would be good hosts, because we guess it seems to pick us a random person to try it out, and then they have abandoned their connection, and you have to suffer for that for a few minutes, and then it host migrates again and again and again until it finds someone with a good one to like maintain the standards, I guess. I don't know how you could say it, but it's just not I just don't like it, okay? It's not enjoyable to keep having to go through the host migration screens and all that, because it's not fun. It like spoils the fast-paced action that's what Call of Duty is mostly about, and it just, I think, needs to be updated and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, this has been Omagent. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
He's gone!
Be advised, hostile MQ-27 Dragonfire spotted. Time's almost up. RCXD inbound. Gentlemen, that was textbook.